So you got your Define My Day journal, and now you need to know where to begin. Because if you open it up, you might not quite know exactly what to do. First thing, it doesn't need to be terribly complicated. It is meant to be flexible. It's also meant to be quick. The goal is to focus and improve in 3 areas. Number 1, mindset, to develop a positive mindset. Number 2 is to develop a better routine and habit structure. And then 3 is to develop focus on the things that we most need to do to move us forward and identify and avoid the things that will distract us from accomplishing our focus items and eventually our goals. So when you get your journal, plan on doing it on Monday morning. Plan on that being the first day that you really start doing this. And what I want you to do is that the weekend before that, so Saturday or Sunday, sit down and go through it. Do a quick little flip through all of the pages to see, what to expect coming up. Now, a lot of it, especially in the discipline section, you're not going to know what to put there. In the free space area, you might not know what to put there. That's okay. But what I want you to do in the very beginning, first thing, is identify a time every day that you are going to do the Define My Day journal. I recommend blocking off about 10 to 15 minutes, especially in the beginning, just to make sure that you have enough time to do what you need to do. When you're going to be calm, not rushed, so if you need to wake up a little bit earlier, set aside time, let people know that you're doing something for yourself, that you need some quiet time. I prefer to wake up a little bit early, sit down with a cup of coffee at the kitchen table. It might be different for you. Some people prefer to do it the night before when everybody else goes to bed. It all depends on what works best with your schedule. So block off that time so you have that done. So there's no question about, well, when am I going to get it done tomorrow? When am I going to get it done today? Because when that happens, we tend to say, well, I didn't get it done today. I'll do it tomorrow. And then things get kicked down the road. And that's one of the bad habits we want to try to avoid getting into with this and a lot of other things. So block off that time. First things first. Now, on Sunday night, you want to go through the process of identifying what you mainly want to focus on in this month's journal. So we're going to look at our monthly goal, and we're going to have goals for personal things that we want to get done, maybe some health goals, some professional goals, whatever's most important for you. And it can vary. It could be something you want to do at your job, some progress you want to make at your job. Maybe your overall goal is to get promoted and you have some steps back from that. If your goal is something in your house, if you're a stay-at-home parent, maybe it is to better engage your kids. If your overall goal is to raise great kids, maybe you need to take steps to engage your kids more often, give them a little bit more structure in their day, reinforce some positive habits with them. It's different for everyone. What you mainly need to do, especially in the very beginning, is pick one thing this month that you really want to focus on to accomplish. We want to get some momentum going. So, in the monthly goals, there's things for personal, professional, health. You don't need to fill them all out. Pick one, maybe pick one in each area, but start slow. Give yourself the time and the grace to get some momentum. Don't run out of the gate hard charging and burn yourself out. We don't want to do that. So have your time defined. Pick one thing you want to focus on this month. More if you think you're capable of doing it, but give yourself some grace. And that Sunday night or whatever time you pick before that first Monday, fill in your monthly goals and then fill in your ideal day. And I'll go more into filling in the ideal day in another video here, but fill in that ideal day and then get into the habit section. And if you don't have any extra habits, and we'll go into habits in another video also, but if you don't have any extra habits, just do the ones that we already have done for you in there. Those are the most important habits that we believe everybody should be focusing on. Again, we'll go into it more in another video. But just get yourself primed. Plan to make a good habit. Plan on doing the positive things that you need to do for yourself. And then we can really get rolling. And remember, the 3 priorities with this book: mindset, habits and routine, and focusing on what is most important while discarding the other crap that we don't want to deal with that take us away from what we most need to do. When we do that, we start making progress and we start doing really well and feeling really good about ourselves and moving towards our ideal selves. So let's get started. In the next video, I'm going to talk to you about how we find our purpose.